When it's just you, is it like 10.5 pilots?
It's like 5 pilots.
5 pilots.
He
Generous.
takes up the majority.
That's why it works. That camaraderie.
Yeah, I give him some of that.
Very generous, Josh.
Well, people ask if there's like a ritual, like before going on stage or something.
You guys stretch at all? Do you warm up? You fly through the air a lot.
Yeah, no, we don't stretch.
No, don't really stretch. I know that we should.
Actually, you know what? That might be our tradition.
Not stretching?
We refuse to stretch before each show. No, we like to we like to try to understand. Every city's different. They got a different feel to it, different vibe. We try as hard as we can to understand it and maybe go out and see it. But it's really hard sometimes during the day when it's actually a shame that we just see the inside of a building most of the day. So, yeah, we just look at pictures of outside.
You have been voted for by your fans as having had the hottest record of 2018.
Dude.
Let's go!
PILØTS, how does it feel to have the hottest record of the year 2018?
Spicy.
Oh.
When you put it in your mouth, you just start to sweat.
It's hot. Yeah, the top of my head sweats.
You need some water or some milk.
Milk.
Yeah.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
I knew all that voting we did.
Yeah. Yeah, our carpal tunnel from clicking on the mouse.
My question is, do you have any fun traditions that you always do when you go on tour? And if so, what are they?
No.
Hello, this is Josh from 21 Pilots. We just landed in Perth, Australia, and today I'm going to take over the Live Nation Instagram. So, unfollow now. We're in Perth, Australia. We're at the venue right now, so this is one of the bathrooms here backstage, and I've been to Australia before, but I've never really noticed, and so I started wondering if, because we're on the opposite side of the world, if the toilet actually flushes the opposite way around. So we're just going to test it and see which way the toilet flushes. Now there's 2 options. I'm guessing both are probably the same, but to get a good effect, I'll do the larger flush. And I'm sorry, I'm going to waste more water, but it's for the experiment. So let's see which way the water goes. Seems about the same. We wrapped up our first US leg of our tour, and there were people that came to the shows. And so that's always a
They
really
like
good
us.
feeling.
They like you guys. They like you.
Seems like they do.
Yeah.
Man, we're embarrassing.
Okay, so we're gonna brighten this up a little bit.
Let's do it.
What is your favorite breakfast meal?
I don't eat at breakfast time, but I do like breakfast food. You don't like breakfast food, or you don't like eating breakfast?
No, I do like breakfast food. I don't like that it requires me to get up to do it.
Yeah.
One Pilots, and you're watching Cool Accidents.
We only listen to our own music. So, since we're in Australia, I guess.
We're Australian artists.
Right now we are.
I'll Google that after.
Do you even cook?
Not really.
I don't think I've ever cooked.
I think I've done pretty much everything.
Die of old age.
I've done that. No, yeah, that's a good one. That's on mine too.
I love pancakes, and pretty much the most unhealthy breakfast food you could think of is probably what I'm going to go for. So,
Pancakes over waffles?
have you ever put peanut butter on waffles?
No.
Right? Has anyone done that? Raise your hand if you've done that. Wow. Okay, some host you are. You have no idea what's going on. Way to represent the people.
Who wants this?
Okay, quick round of fire questions. I don't know if I said that right, but quick questions.
Okay.
Toilet paper under or over?
Over.
Yeah, and you're talking about how the roll is?
Yes.
Yes, over.
Hey, I
That's
agree.
a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good
That
question.
is a good question.
Pineapple on your pizza, yes or no?
No.
Negative.
Okay, good.
So there's something about I like to put peanut butter on waffles and then syrup, which it's not syrup, by the way, it's syrup. If you look at the spelling, it's right there.
Is there any message you have for the fans was the question I was going to say. Is there anything you'd like them in particular to deliver in Adelaide tonight or any of the other Australian shows? Do you accept gifts being thrown? Do you not want gifts thrown? You could put that out there now if that's the case.
Yeah, I guess to clarify, don't throw gifts.
Okay. Unless they're checks in envelopes, then feel free to send as many as you want. Pass them neatly up the front so they can be
Sure.
collected in a timely manner, right?
Poke your eye out. if you're
Yeah,
not
like a
careful.
soft edge.
Yeah, no hard edges on the check.
Okay. No hard-edged objects being thrown.
If two animals of any kind could crossbreed to create a new species, what two animals would you choose and what would you call the new creature?
It's a fantastic question.
Definitely requires some thought.
You want an otter? I'm gonna have to say no go on the otter. So
What's cool about an otter? They're just cool.
yeah.
Okay, last question. Kind of philosophical. You're walking down a road.
Quick fire philosophy.
Yes. You're
Got
walking down a road and there's a brick wall. What do? Go over it or stop?
What?
It's like in the way of where you're trying to go.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I stop.
Yeah. I mean,
You stop?
Well,
where are we going?
is there like a place to put
No.
your feet in the brick wall? Like, is it easily like what do you?
No.
Yeah. So then, how
So
tall?
how
is
would you
it?
how would you even get over it?
That's what you have to figure out.
So where are we going? How tall is this brick wall? Is there a gate?
No.
Are we hungry?
Yeah. Is there like
Maybe.
going to food?
Because I gotta be honest, if we're hungry, we might just run through the brick wall.
Or just a board mission and call an Uber?
Yeah.
Good idea.
I don't think you gave us enough info.
I think
That's
it's-
all the info I know. It's a philosophical question.
That's a great question.
Yeah, there's so many different outcomes depending on what's happening.
True. Okay, I think that was it. Thank you so much.
I'm not sure what you learned about us. But
Yeah.
that'll work.
It's a good takeaway.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of times it's like it is kind of the crowd more than the place. And New York has always been some of the most like energetic shows that we've played.
I mean, speaking of New York crowd, did you see what happened at the Uniondale date? This couple got engaged.
I did see that.
It's crazy.
I
I mean,
saw
when
that,
you
yeah.
when you hear that, you see that article, like your music having that effect on a couple that they want to make that moment happen at your show. What does that feel like?
Well, now I hope that it works out. I hope that because then maybe neither of them will ever come to a show again if it doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like something. Well, what's this for? Just to have, or just to like
Agriculture.
Yeah. Something fast, but also I feel like it should fly too.
I think that the way that dogs act, it's so cool. But if you were to apply that same, I don't know, characteristic to a different animal, you know what I mean? Like,
Which characteristic?
well, the one that's all the good characteristics of a dog,
Okay.
not the sucky ones. Like the fact that they know you and stuff, and they can listen to you and they like you.
Yeah.
If you were to apply that to like a spider monkey, because I feel like spider monkeys are like, get out of my face.
Yeah.
I don't know you, and I don't plan on knowing you. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I feel like, but that,
Spider dog.
yeah, it's pretty much just probably then just taking whatever animal that you think is cool and making it like a dog, because I feel like that's like the appeal of all the like Free Willy and these other movies where like you befriend like an unfriendable animal. So, you know,
I get what you're saying.
and you watch that and you're just like, dude, I want a whale. But it's just not really gonna work. So yeah, just taking an animal that you think is cool and then mixing it with a dog is a great
So
idea.
what's the one you pick? I picked spider monkey. What do you got?
A whale.
Copy.
A whale and a dog. So it'd probably be called a
There.
spider dog.
Dale. Name him Dale.
Dale.
I will stay.